Okay.
Okay. Self-love is making your physical, mental, and emotional health a priority. High school years can be tough for everyone. Maintaining homework, maybe even a job, balancing a social life, participating in sports, changes in family life, it can all be challenging. Most of us are probably told as freshmen that our 4 years at high school were going to be some of the most memorable years of our lives. Throughout my journey in high school, I've experienced all of these things, but I've also dealt with them alongside a mental health diagnosis and a disordered eating. My point in standing up here and revealing this isn't to sound cliche or stereotypical, but to promote awareness. For my senior project, I decided to really focus on my own mental and physical health, and through research and planning, I was able to regain my overall health and learn a lot of information in the process. Over this past summer, I had lost a little over 50 pounds in the span of just a couple of months due to severely restricting my eating. I would eat one small meal every other day to progress myself towards this goal of an ideal body image that I had ingrained in my head. And after losing so much weight, in a relatively short period of time, I started to experience physical side effects such as dizziness, stomach pain, low iron, constant fatigue, and my hair even started falling out. And those were the reasons why I decided to make a change. As I stated before, I believe that promoting awareness of mental health is absolutely necessary, but unfortunately people, myself included, tend to be somewhat silent about their experiences. Originally when I chose this topic, it was impossible for me to picture myself standing here in front of an audience talking about anything related to it. But after doing a little bit of research, I found that 95% of eating disorder cases occur in people ages 12 through 25. This told me that most eating disorder cases occur in middle school, high school, and college-age people. And with all the other things we deal with as high school students, it's understandable to not be so open about these kinds of things. But in order to end the stigma, I believe it's important to promote awareness. In an article I came across from the National Eating Disorders Association, I read about the recovery process from a psychological standpoint. It became clear after reading this that the recovery process for those struggling with an eating disorder is a complex and individualized pathway that requires an immense amount of support and willpower. Out of the cases of patients recovering from eating disorders within the article, the most successful stories came from those who had lots of support, whether that be family, friends, or community members. With support being one of the most influential assets to the recovery process, you can see why keeping mental health on the down low isn't helpful for anyone. It has been taught in our society that mental health is more of a private topic, but in reality, if you look at the treatment process, for those who struggle, the stigma was put in place simply because we haven't been educated enough on the topic. Looking at my project, I wanted to incorporate as many aspects as I could in my essential question above, so I wanted to add a physical health aspect. So along with educating myself on the mental and emotional topics, I also decided to make healthier choices for myself overall. Throughout my senior project, I spent a few hours per week at the gym trying to replace my bad habits of not eating to lose weight and instead working towards my new goal of toning my muscles and maintaining my weight. The first few times I went to the gym, I felt pretty awkward. I hated working out in public. I didn't really want to be wearing the tight clothing and have people around me looking at me. And I didn't know how to use machines, so for the few machines that I did know how to use, I decided to journal my progress and see kind of how much weight I could maintain and build up to. And I ended up maintaining 30 pounds for my arms steadily and then 75 for my legs. And so for the final, for the final few weeks, I decided to work on planning out my workouts and doing them at home because of finances and other things. Keeping the gym membership wasn't available. I was feeling really badly about my body at the time, and so I decided to focus on specific areas that I wanted to strengthen or tone. So in the span of 3 weeks, I planned 3 workout routines using my research and tried to do my best to do them every night, but in most cases it was every other night. So the first week I focused on legs, abs in the second week, and arms in the third. And with the combination of taking control of my physical health as well as educating myself and being mindful of my eating, I've been able to completely change my views on my own experiences and self-knowledge regarding physical and mental health. So in the end, I feel like I've completed my goal by giving myself the time that I needed to make the changes, and it's been tough, but I did it. Any questions?
Okay. Yay, you did it!